Today I've been checking out a small indie project called Forces of Ether, which is made by a solo dev and is out in November. This is an open world isometric exploration bullet hell shooter game, and your job is to stop the collapse of civilization as we know it. So how does it play? Well, you're a dude who dies, you're mysteriously resurrected. When you do, however, this isn't a good thing, as this means civilization is about to be wiped out, or so you're told by a mysterious group of people. And well, off you go into the vast universe. You'll be doing storyline quests to progress the story, loads of little side quests dotted up, which can increase your rep with different factions, and while you're at it, exploring a large procedurally generated galaxy. The action takes place in two spaces, I guess you could say. There's planet side and space side. Planet side, once you land your spaceship, you can explore on foot. There are towns with traders you can level up and get mission. Item crates which have random items in. Hundreds of enemies to battle. They have different biomes, different enemies, and different hazards to face. Outside of all the guns you're going to collect, you'll also have different abilities like dash, heal, and so on, which can help you in battle. There's also a tech tree to unlock as you go. Once in space, you control your little ship going across the universe. There's like so many different planets, and you're going to find more missions out there, the ships to fight, and more item crates. Combat wise, I think this is where the game falls down a little bit. The way it does combat is very bullet helly, so there's loads of enemies, loads of bullets flying everywhere, enemies coming charging towards you, but the arenas or the planets you fight on are really small and compact, and I don't think that really suits bullet hell gameplay. So you're basically just walking through these confined spaces with hundreds and hundreds of enemies trying to kill you, and I don't think it quite worked. I think it would have been better if it was a bit more serious, with harder enemies, in a combat matters type approach. Like, combat is possibly the last resort, rather than you having to resort to it every single time. Plus, everything is hostile towards you, which gets a bit annoying. Graphically, obviously, it's super basic. It doesn't look the best, but for a small indie project, it's to be expected. It looks okay and functions well. The UI was easy to understand. Again, sound quite basic, but it's to be expected. Because this game's not even out yet, I'm going to round it up there and I'll come back with a full review when it comes out. But this is a pretty solid base for a game. I played for a while. I would happily play some more of it, but the combat was a bit off-putting for me. I don't think it quite fitted in the game. However, I think this is probably a game you might want to wishlist, link in the description, and see what happens. It might be more for you. There's not a whole lot of type of these games with the space and planet exploration with a storyline attached, so it would be nice to see it do well. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got to say on the matter. Catch you all later. Goodbye.